Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency to Mr. Abdul Aziz Wahab PIMAG and Honorable Lecturer Mr. Muhammad Nawawi Ifan MPD. Today I'm honored to share a topic that is essential for every human being, yet often misunderstood, and that is ethics. In a time where technology falls faster than values and where opinion often drown out reason, ethics remind us to pause and reflect. This presentation will help us explore what ethics really means, how it works, and why it matters, not only in theory but in our everyday life. So let's begin the journey of understanding ethics, the compass of the human mind. Let's start with the very basic. What is ethic? Ethic comes from the Greek word ethos, meaning habit or character, but in philosophy, it's much more than just behavior. It is a system of thinking, a tool we use to decide what is right and what is wrong, not based on feeling, culture, or religion, but based on logic. Ethic asks the deeper question: why is this action right and why is that action wrong? It pushes us to think beyond personal opinion and look for rational reasons. That's why ethics is considered both a branch of philosophy and a framework for human behavior. Ethics is reflective and theoretical. It doesn't always give us immediate answer, but it helps us explore those questions thoughtfully. In short, ethics is the mind compass when facing moral choices. So, what kind of system is ethic? Ethic is normative, meaning it tells us how things to be, not just how they are. It's also critical in the sense that it challenges the rule we already accept. Let's say society says something is right. Ethic asks, is it really? Ethic is rational. It doesn't rely on religious authority or cultural tradition. It uses logic, discussion, and reasoning. For example, we deciding whether an act like lying or stealing is wrong. Ethic doesn't just say because the law says so, but rather because it violates trust, it harms others, it breaks mutual respect. Through ethic, we create standards that don't depend on where we're from, what I'm sorry. Through ethic, we create standards that don't depend on where we are from, what religion we follow, or what language we speak. It gives us a shared ground for evaluating human action. Philosopher over the centuries have tried to define what cute really means. Some say it's about pleasure. That's the idea behind hedonists. If it feels good and doesn't harm others, then it's good. Then there's utilitarianism, made famous by thinkers like Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill. These theories say that good is what benefits the most people. Theology, on the other hand, believe in moral duty. Doing good means following rules, not based on consequence, but based on principles. Virtue ethic from Aristotle say being good is about being a good person, not just doing right thing once, but building habits of honesty, courage, and kindness. Lastly, humanism focuses on respecting human dignity and right. Thus, theories give us different ways to view moral decisions and each offer unique insight into human values. Ethic in real life, ethic isn't just found in textbook. It's in everyday decision. Doctors use ethic when choosing how to treat patient. Should we prolong life or focus on quality of life? That's medical ethic. In business, ethic guide leader to make fair decision, like whether to pay a fair wage even if it costs more. Environmental ethic asks how we balance human needs with protecting nature. Sometimes ethic tells us go to against the law or culture. Think of those who spoke up against slavery or racism before society was ready to change. They were guided by ethic. So ethic isn't just about obeying rules. It's about doing what is right even when it's hard. It gives it gives us the courage to ask, is this just? Is this fair? And more importantly, is this human? And why ethics matters today. Today, we face challenge that weren't even imagined 15 years ago. Yeah, the artificial intelligence, climate crisis, and genetic engineering, and digital privacy. Laws can't always keep up, and culture often falls behind. So, what do we turn to? We turn to ethic. Ethic teaches us to think critically, to make thoughtful choices, and to hold ourselves accountable. In a world, in a world filled with noise and influence, ethic brings clarity. It helps us build inner integrity, the kind that doesn't rely on someone watching, and on a larger scale, it helps shape societies where justice is not just written, but lived. If we want if you want a future that's fair, sustainable, and human, then ethic isn't just useful, it's essential. Because right now, more than ever, the world needs a thinker who lead with wisdom, and that's exactly what ethic trains us to become. The conclusion is what we've just explored isn't just a subject in philosophy, it's a mindset. Ethic challenges us to be better, think deeper, and act wiser. It asks it asks us not to follow blindly, but to reason, reflect, and choose what's right even when it's difficult. Whether you're a student, a teacher, a leader, or a citizen of the world, ethics belong to you. So, as we leave this presentation, I hope one thing stays with you. Ethics is not about perfection, it's about responsibility. And the more ethical we become as individual and as a society, the better world we create. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.